All right, here we go. First step, we're gonna clean her off. If you want, you can pull up the seat. Okay. Clean her off a little bit here. I might have to pluck a little bit.
Okay.
Are you used to that? Probably not.
Just when I've occasionally gotten my eyebrows waxed, and they occasionally pluck a little, yeah. So
A little bit.
yeah.
I might pluck you. I don't know where my scissors are. Okay. Sometimes I throw them away. Not on purpose, but I do. Alright. So first step, we're going to find the midpoint and put the ruler on. Okay. It's a little sticky ruler. You get a free forehead waxing too with your service. Okay. Just kind of make sure that it's
Even.
looks like it's in alignment with the rest of her. Okay. I'm gonna start out with my ABCs. You can recite them with me if you'd like. Okay, so I'm about in between those two. I'm gonna do this one. So I'm just trying to make sure that these are both in the same or similar spots. And I usually do these two before I have them open their eyes so they're not having to keep going back and forth.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and open your eyes really quickly for me. Look straight up. Okay, go ahead and close. Okay. Okay, got those together. You nervous?
Should I be?
No. No, but most people are. I don't know why.
I'm a little bit.
All right, so we're gonna just go right above her natural brow. Kind of where most of her hair ends, right there. Okay. And so I want to bring this up a little bit in here. So I might go like right around this spot. Okay. Once we find our points, so we got the arch point, right? We're gonna get rid of these extra lines so it doesn't confuse us. We're gonna find this next point here. So it's wherever it intersects. So right about here. It didn't go on this side very well, so we're gonna go back over here. Right about there. Get rid of this extra line. On her, I'd just go like right underneath her hair, where the majority of her hair is. So we're gonna go right here. Here's our point. We don't want to go too thick on her, so maybe right around here. Okay, so now we have our 2 points, and we just need the tail. So if you look, this will kind of come right around here. This thing is too low because of the video. So I'm like having to go back and forth, bobbling my head. Okay. Once we have that, that's when you're gonna start to measure, okay? You just measure in between. Okay, let's do this side. Normally I have music on stuff on to kind of take your mind off this. Okay. Okay, looks like everything is pretty lined up. I had to fix the tail on this side just a little bit. Okay, so from here, I might need a little more pencil. Hold on. Okay, so you're gonna go from the middle of this point to the middle of the next point. Middle of this one to the middle of that one. Middle to middle here. Middle to middle there. So we have the majority of our design. The only thing is with all this extra hair here, it's going to be really hard for you to draw properly.
Right.
So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that before I draw the full design. Okay. Do the same thing on this side. And I forgot to take her before picture. So after I get this drawing done, I'm going to take it then.
Okay.
Okay. Normally I'll take it before, but I forgot. I'm going to pluck a few hairs, okay? Sorry if it hurts. If you want to at home, you can just get like one of those little eyebrow razors and remove that hair. Sorry. Would you like a stress ball? She's like, ooh.
Okay.
You don't normally clean up your eyebrows, huh? Okay. You ever do waxing? Okay.
So I haven't done it in a little while.
Well, what's nice about this is you're going to have a nice shape already, so you'll just be able to get rid of like your extra hair pretty easily. You'll be able to see it. So we'll be able to define this line a little bit better now. Okay. I try to stretch it too, so it's doesn't hurt as much. Sometimes I think this hurts worse than microblading does. You can use a razor also.
Yeah. I think that's what I would prefer, probably.
It's hard for me to do it under here. Like I feel like I always will nick their skin. Plus, it grows back too fast. So, like, that's why I like to pluck it.
Yeah.
Because they'll probably have no hair growing there or very little by the time they come back in for their touch-up.
Gotcha.
But you can do it however you want to. I don't mind. Okay. Almost done. I didn't numb you in these areas. All right. We'll torture her a little bit more in a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and just outline this spot. I'm gonna make her tail a little bit thinner right in here. You need to check it?
It's just probably a kid. Damn, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you pick him up from school normally?
Yeah. I didn't want to. I mean, he could ride the bus, but after the car wreck and his anxiety, I told you, because like the second day of school, he had like a complete meltdown.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, Mom, I can't go to school. There's too many people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
After the accident?
Yeah, but he's had issues with anxiety since he was 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just got really bad on that second day of school. Because it's his first year at Trinity.
Oh.
Yeah, and he just...
That'll do it. High school's kind of scary.
Yeah. And then, like, his best friend decided to go to Bell, and so you know, that age is so tough anyways, because kids change their mind about who they want to be friends with, and the things they like, and all that stuff, so.
Yeah.
But now there's this girl. So,
oh.
Yeah.
So now it's all okay?
So far, but evidently not today, so I don't know if this girl maybe... He's a very emotional child.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, he has more of emotions like a girl does.
Mm.
Yeah, so... He's sweet as can be, but, you know, he wears his heart on his sleeve. I mean, it just is what it is.
Your older son was at, like, that Shine event, right? Not your younger one?
No, that was the younger one.
Oh, that was the younger one?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
My older one, he walks around like he's tough shit. Like, yeah.
Is it true?
I don't think it is, but he walks around like he's God's gift to women or something. He's like, yeah, all my girlfriends' moms, they want me to have their baby. I was like, what?
Oh, no.
For one, you're 17. And for two, if you ever told me that some woman my age or older was pregnant by you, oh my gosh, I would have a freaking cow.
Oh, the moms want to have the baby?
That's what he's saying.
No way.
Yeah, I'm like, stop. He just, like I said, he just thinks he's all that. And I'm like, can you stop? Please, really, come on now.
You do have some handsome sons, but...
Yeah, I'm like, oh, come on now. Mm-hmm. And he hasn't had a girlfriend this school year, and I'm like, that's good. Let's just concentrate on school.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a senior, so I'm like, let's just worry about finishing school, and then we were trying to get him to go to the military, but he said that if he goes to the military, he won't find the love of his life. Exactly. Yep.
He might.
He's like, well, then you're away from everybody. And my husband's like, you think you just like go off to this like secret place and there's nobody else there? Like you don't socialize with anybody at all? Or like, what do you think? That's so funny.
Kids' perspective of like what life is compared to what it really is.
Living.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's so funny.
So different.
Because I would tell my daughter, and I probably shouldn't have said anything to her, but I would be like, Mia, like being an adult is tough. Like it's not all that you think it is, you know? It's like you have responsibilities, and once you have kids, and that changes everything. Like it's not that great. And she's like, whatever, Mom.
Oh, yeah, when I told the kids that, they're like, well, so why'd you have kids? And I never said that I didn't want to have kids. I'm just saying, like,
It's just...
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, then I just won't ever have kids and I won't have any problems.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Yeah.
You will anyways. Mm-hmm. Once I sit her up, I'll be able to see. I feel like this is a little higher right here, but I'll know for sure once I sit her up.
Let's shake them.
Mm-hmm. I might need to fix this part here.
Do you typically match the color to their hair?
So when I do their coloring, it's about 30 to 40% darker than their hair.
Darker.
And because she's a blonde and has very, very light hair, I'm actually gonna, it's still gonna be blonde, but I'm gonna add like 2 or 3 drops of medium brown.
Yeah.
Right? So like it's gonna be, your pigments, you already have like the lightest brown color is what I would use on her. Oop. Okay.
Okay.
Because that's basically what it's gonna end up being, is like the lightest brown. And I'll
It
show
should be
you.
a little bit darker than your hair anyways, right? Your brows.
Well, and it'll fade 30 to 40% from whatever we put on there.
Right.
So if it matches their hair color perfectly, it's too light.
Got it.
Okay? It has to be just a little bit darker than their natural hair.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to sit you up really quickly, and I'm going to take a look at the shaping and see if I need to make any adjustments, and then I'll show you, okay?
Okay.
Where did I put my pencil? Oh, I put it back in here. So I'm going to stop this.